Good day, everyone, and I hope that you guys are keeping well and you guys are safe. So, today our lesson will be based on the effectives of HIV and AIDS on business. South Africa has a shocking HIV and AIDS stats. As estimated, 5.6 million people are living with HIV and AIDS in South Africa in 2009, more than in any other country in the world. Hundreds of South Africans died of AIDS in 2009. People aged between 15 to 49 years old are most affected, with the rate of infection estimated at 7.8%. 1 in 3 women aged between 25 to 29 years and over a quarter of the men aged between 30 to 35 years are HIV positive. The South African government launched a major HIV counseling and testing campaign, HCT, in 2010 by raising awareness of HIV and AIDS. The campaign aimed to reduce the HIV infection rate. The HIV virus attacks the body's immune system. Over time, the infected immune system becomes so weak that it can't protect the body from infections and diseases. It is the stage that the person is said to have AIDS. So, before you become infected with AIDS, you first have HIV. So, HIV is the disease that leads to AIDS. So, HIV is the cause, but AIDS is the end result of the virus. ARVs drugs are used to treat the disease, but they are not HIV infections. HIV is found in the blood and other blood fluid, such as the semen and the vaginal fluids. It can't live for long outside the body, so to become infected with AIDS, to allow some body fluids from an infected person, has to get inside the body. The virus can enter the body via contact with blood or sexual intercourse. Living with AIDS, HIV and AIDS, living with HIV and AIDS. There is no cure for HIV and AIDS. Know your status by getting tested regularly and making sure you protect your body. Put on a condom when you're having sex, as it is highly effective at preventing HIV transmission and STIs. The risk of mother-to-child transmission can be reduced with effective ARVs treatment for child and mother. Knowledge is power, and wise decisions can only be based on facts about treatment, testing, and how the body can help to fight the virus. Most common ways that people become infected with HIV: by having sexual intercourse with an HIV positive partner without using protection, by injecting drugs using a needle or syringe that has been used by someone who is HIV positive. As a baby of an HIV positive mother, during pregnancy, labor, or delivery, or through breastfeeding. HIV and AIDS in the workplace. People who are HIV positive are capable of doing their jobs efficiently and effectively, and they can contribute to the valuable members of and they can continue to be valuable members of a business. However, when the person's health becomes critical, they will eventually be unable to continue to work. The most productive and skilled workers are between the ages of 20 and 40 years, And this is the group that is most affected by the HIV and AIDS pandemic. It is destroying South Africa's economically active pollution. You can't get the virus by hugging, touching, kissing, sneezing, coughing, sharing glasses and cups, sleeping in the same room, or from toilet seats or mosquito bites. The impact of HIV and AIDS on business. The young and economically active people become HIV positive. Treatment is possible, but people take long to recover, leading to high absenteeism from the workplace. An HIV positive person does not get well completely and slowly becomes weaker. And this causes the business to spend more money on skills training to replace the employees they have lost. Effects of HIV and AIDS on employees. Not only does an HIV positive worker lose earnings due to spending many hours at clinics for treatment, but he or she must cope with widespread discrimination and stigma of having HIV. Then there is meeting the increasing cost for sick family members and funerals. Effective of HIV and AIDS on employees. The financial and social impact of HIV and AIDS on business is high. The labor force is reduced as skilled staff members die and new employees have to be trained to take their place. Business are not able to train people fast enough to make up for the year of experience and training that they have lost. Other employees may need to take more work to cope with high absenteeism. This also affects staff morale and productivity. Effective of HIV and AIDS on employers. Profits will profits will lower as production decreases. The cost of medical insurance and pension premiums increase. Businesses are increasingly having to contribute to testing, treatment, and support programs for HIV positive workers and their families. Wages demands increase as workers struggle to support the members of their extended families who are without a breadwinner. HIV and AIDS policy. Every business should draw up and implement an HIV and AIDS policy document. A written policy will help managers treat all workers fairly. The document must be easy to read and available to everyone. A good policy document will give HIV positive employees security, reduce discrimination, and protect human rights in the workplace. HIV and AIDS policy document encourage workers to be used confidentially and even provide testing facilities, allow employees to disclose their status with no fear and discrimination, discuss the effects of HIV and AIDS, and decide what treatment or support programs should be available. And also, the policy ensures that the laws regarding HIV and AIDS are obeyed. For example, a person with HIV may not be discriminated against or be dismissed, and no employee may be made to undergo an HIV test to determine their status. Thank you.